if my Mary were here. And I don't think I'd have phoned you if my Mary were here. But I'm a sad sex Galahad whose sword's around his knees, with a grail no longer holy and a prayer that's saying please. I would not be alone if my Mary were here, but she took off, and Lord, I'm lost. I don't think I'd be drinking if my Mary were here, and I know what I'd be thinking if my Mary were here. We'd be wrapping up a blanket full of cheddar cheese and wine, packing up our camper with a rendezvous in mind, and we'd picnic out in Lincoln Park if Mary were here. But she split, so I got lips. Yes, I'm sorry that I called you in the middle of the night, but you're the one who listens when I need a little light. I know we haven't talked since I dropped you in the dirt. I know you're not my lady now, but baby, how I hurt. I would toss away my troubles when my Mary was here, but I'm lost inside the rubble 'cause my Mary's not here. So could I come on over with my heart in my hands and place it on your pillow like a rusty old tin can? I'm drunk and seeing double, but my Mary's not here. Once again, be the friend that you've been, and take me in. Please take me was a man with two first names. They left him in the railroad yard when they took away the trains. And only one run a week comes on roaring down that line, so all he got to worry about is time. I come by in the evening to hear about where he's been. He says, come on, sit down, kid, where shall I begin? He starts telling me the stories of the glories of his past, but he always saves the story of his Corey for the last. And he says, my chorus coming, no more sad stories coming. My midnight moonlight morning glory is coming, aren't you, girl? And like I told you, when she holds you, she enfolds you in her world. I was quite surprised to find out all the places that he knew, so I asked the townsfolk if his stories were true. Well, he said old John was born here chorus ever lived in this town. So I chided the old man about the truth that I had heard. When he smiled and said reality is only just a word. Can't you see my chorus coming? No more sad stories coming. My midnight moonlight morning glory is coming on you, girl. And like I told you, when she holds you, she enfolds you in her world. I came by one evening, but he did not hear my shout. I looked in the window and I saw the fire was out. When he would not wake up, I forced in the door, and I found that old John Joseph would tell the stories no more. There was the scene at the graveyard, just three of us were there. Me and the grave digger, we heard the parson's prayer. He said we need not grieve for this man, for we know that God cares. Well, they put the cold dirt over him and left me on my own. And when at last I looked up, I saw I was not alone. So I said, if you're a relative, he had a peaceful end. That's when she said, my name is Corey. You can say I'm just a friend. Corey's coming. No more sad stories coming. My midnight moonlight morning glories coming on you, girl. And like I told you, when she holds you, she enfolds you in her world. Well, that's the old man's story. I'm glad you came tonight. You see, you busted down old railroad yard, sure makes a lonely sight. You may wonder why a young man would work out here alone. Well, a job pays enough to keep some flesh on my bones. And I confess I get to missing the old man a bit. And there's one other reason I guess I could admit. Can't you see my chorus coming? No more sad stories coming. My midnight moonlight morning glory is coming on you, girl. And like he told me, when she holds me, she enfolds me in her world.
Harry will be back with the three Untouchables, Stephen Tom Chapin, and me, Mule Deer. So stick around. I think I will.
One of the great things for me in doing these Don Kirshner rock concerts is the fact that it allows me to get together with somebody I've known for about 30 years now. He's got a career of his own going, incredible one. He's got a new album coming out any day now. He's got a tour this fall. I think it's 114 concerts in 120 days. And just happens to be a TV star, 5 years host of Emmy Award-winning, Peabody Award-winning show, Make-A-Wish, and my brother, Tom Chapin.
Good evening. afternoon. And I lay in bed and watched the wind blowing through my room. Ooh, Jenny, Jenny, hope you get here soon. Well, your parents don't like me much, but I know you do. And your brother don't think I'm good enough for you. Ooh, Jenny, Jenny, somehow we'll make it through. Make it through. Rum, bum, bum, bird-eye. Ooh, rum, bum, bum, bird-eye. All you got to do is hold me tight. Gonna be alright. All you got to do is hold me tight. Well, I like the way you talk, I like the thing you do. You believe in me and make me believe too. Ooh, Jenny, Jenny, love the love in you. Love in you. Rum, bum, bum, bird-eye. Ooh, rum, bum, bum, bird-eye. All you got to do is hold me tight. Gonna be alright. All you got to do is hold me tight. It's gonna be alright. Ooh, be alright. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Heard a rumor just this morning you were moving to another town, and I wondered just in passing if your head had turned around. There were moments in the sunlight, there were weekends in the rain, there were evenings in the country that will never come again. You're a dreamer who needed spaces. I'm an actor who needed lines. So we both moved into confusion. But I remember another time when there were moments in the sunlight, there were weekends in the rain, there were evenings in the country that will never come again. There'll be other ears listen, there'll be other words to sing. If I don't think of you that often, I'll remember just the same that there were moments in the sunlight, there were weekends in the rain, there were evenings in the country that will never come again. Will you remember just the same? In the little town of Candor, in the last year of my youth, I learned the final lesson of the levels to the truth. My father was a farmer, he'd go tilling in the ground. My mother was a neighbor, she'd go visiting around. But I didn't care, for I had found the answer to a plowboy's lonely prayer. She was the daughter of the mayor. The mayor fought my courtship, for he'd made other plans. He saw her married to a better man than a boy with farmer's hands. I said, I hate your father, it's so hard not to strike him. She said, you know I love you, because you're so much like him. And so I'd go sneaking in the evening. There she'd stand a-crying in the dawn as I was leaving. The mayor of Candlelight, when he offered me his only daughter, the mayor of Candor tried to take her off across the water. What a thing to do to a young man in love, and what a thing to do to your daughter. One day with father on his tractor and mother off again, I go to find the mayor to work out what I can. But he is not at his office, he is not at his home. When I find him in the countryside, he is not alone. He's holding a woman, and imagine my surprise as she jumps back from his arms. I look into my mother's eyes, the mayor of Candlelight. All my thoughts of outrage, embarrassment, and pain were washed away by what then went roaring through my brain. How the mayor's at my mercy, and I hear my own voice say, your run for re-election, sir, is 1 month away. And the world will never know what I've seen here, sir, but I'll be with your daughter, is my meaning clear, sir. The mayor of Candlelight, when he offered me his only daughter, the mayor of Candor tried to take her off across the water. What a thing to do to a young man in love, and what a thing to do to your daughter. My mother looks in horror at this compromise we made, but the mayor's rueful smile said this piper must be paid. I had a month of joy in heaven from this deal I'd made in hell. What was to happen then, my friend, a prophet could not tell. election and the victory celebration. The mayor takes his family on a month-long foreign vacation. Oh, Colleen, you know how much I love you. There is no one I'd ever place above you. Oh, Colleen, you don't even know me. To have you, there's nothing that's below me. But time always passes after all, and as the summer follows spring, so does the winter follow fall. The day that they return, I stand waiting in the road. I watch the car drive up, I watch the passengers unload. Of course she isn't there, of course I should have known. The mayor says that she has stayed, the decision is her own. He says she's finishing her schooling on that unseen foreign shore. And I'll tell you very frankly, boy, you'll not see her anymore. The mayor of Candor, when he offered me his only daughter, the mayor of Candor tried to take her off across the water. What a thing to do to a young man in love, and what a thing to do to your daughter. Spit out my hatred and my fury at his lies. When he says you tried to blackmail me, you're just as bad as I. Go on and do your damnedest, boy. Throw your mother to the streets. You know it's been too many years, I've had to be discreet. And as he stands there saying we're just two of a kind, it hits me like a thunderbolt exploding in my mind. As I look into his leering, aged, wrinkled mirror of my own face, he laughs and sneers and says, of course, dear son, where do you think you came from in the first place? The mayor of Candor lied when he offered me his only daughter. The mayor of Candor tried to take her off across the water. What a thing to do! Somehow, I never learned her name. Love to watch her walk down Willow Lane, carrying something in her hand. You could tell she's a friend to man. if I had the chance to make her mine. I rehearsed a hell of an opening line. Hey mama, what you doing to me? I'm so in love with being free. But ever since I saw your face, I've been a prisoner in time and space. You got blue eyes and a wanton mouth like a northern sky that's heading south. Won't you take me home? Take me home. There's a pastry shop on Bleecker Street, heaven in an oven that can't pass without a treat. Step inside, dollar in my hand, and there she is, talking to the pastry man. I've been a prisoner in time and space. You got blue eyes and a wanton mouth like a northern sky that's heading south. Won't you take me home? Take me home. And you know I dreamed I'd live forever. Some days you just can't win. Every day's another begin again. She's married now to some young lawyer man, living her life out in lawyer land. Prisoner in time and space. You got blue eyes and a wanton mouth like a northern sky that's heading south. Won't you take me home? Take me home. Hey mama, what you doing to me? So in love with being free. But ever since I saw your face, I've been a prisoner in time and space. You got blue eyes and a wanted mouth like a northern sky that's heading south. Won't you take me home? Take me home. I'd like to thank Harry's band for playing behind me. We're gonna do one more here. You boys can play. Hope is just a whistle stop along Southern Line. And I feel like a hobo who can't make up his mind. The train is always moving, the road's strung out behind. And I'm waiting for the sunrise along the Southern Line. Southern Line. place to place and lost all sense of time. I loved your easy answer to the questions in my mind. But the circle turned upon itself and left you way behind. And I find myself revolving still along the southern line. Southern line, stretch on out behind. Southern line, your smoke has left me blind. Hoping just another whistle stop somewhere in my mind. And I'm waiting for the sunrise along the southern line. Southern line, stretch on out behind. Southern line, your smoke has left me blind. Hope just the whistle stop somewhere in my mind. And I'm waiting for the sunrise along the southern line. Yes, sir.
On piano is a gentleman that has written one of the finest songs that I have ever heard. And he just happens to be my brother, and this song just happens to be my favorite, I think, of everything he's written. It's called Let Time Go Lightly. And if you gave him a little encouragement, I think maybe he might do it for you. Well, all right. I let time go lightly when I'm here with you. I let time go lightly when the day is through. I keep a watch on time when I've got work to do. But I let time go lightly with you. Morning, a time for breaking ground and sowing seed, and yet we give up our sunshine so we can buy what we need. That leaves the evening to share a fire with a friend or two, to lose sight of the hour, to go lightly with you. I let time go lightly when I'm here with you. I let time go lightly when the day is through. I keep a watch on time when I've got work to do. I let time go lightly with you. Old friends, they mean much more to me than a new friend. They can see where you are, and they know where you've been. Music has been my oldest
music can take me so high. Yes, it can make me so low. When I was a child, my mother would help me along. She'd rock me to sleep and sing me a song. So I learned to love the music of all the tunes in my mind, the changing of chords, the rhythm of time. I let time go lightly when I'm here with you. I let time go lightly when the day is through. I keep a watch on time when I've got work to do. But I let time go lightly with you. Yes, I let time go lightly with you, and a fire and a friend or two. With you and a fire and a friend or two. A friend or two. And you.
It seems to me, thinking back, even in my own career, and so many people, so many young white city guitar players have been influenced by old black street musicians, Lightning Hopkins, Big Bill Broonzy, anyway, on and on and on. Mississippi John Hurt. But a guy that my brother Tom and I used to go visit up in Harlem in New York was Reverend Gary Davis, a fantastic old street preacher and guitar player. And I wrote a song that's sort of roughly based on a story of a young guy going down south trying to find his mentor, an old guitar player. And it's sort of like rock opera. We've got, the roles are played by, the old black blues singer is played by Big John back here. The young punk city guitar player, still wet behind the ears, is played by our sex symbol and lead guitarist, Dougie Walker. Now, I'm not sure you're going to properly appreciate this, but this one line that my brother Steve does as the father of the young punk guitar player, I think is one of the finest method acting jobs ever done in American theater. Steve Chapin on piano, and the father. The man who holds it all together, the rhythm, the living rhythm ace, is Howie Fields, our drummer, supplies the funk factor. And since this song is sort of an attempt at trying to be funky, our cellist, who lends the class to the group usually, will have to sit out because he doesn't want to lower himself to that level. But the man who is the best thing we've got, Ron Evan Ewick on cello, as audience. And I play the role of the narrator, okay? The storyteller in this. And here comes the song, Bluesman. Well, the word reached him in Brooklyn. It was his second year of medical school. He stashed some jeans into his guitar case. His father said,
Mabel, that boy's a fool.
he jumped on board a Greyhound. He traveled 2 days down to Mobile. And with the week it took to track the old man down, he got to wondering if the rumor was real. But there the old man stood by the storefront. He had a white cane hanging from his belt, and he was bending the steel of his guitar strings, so it seemed like the metal had to melt. He was the last of the street corner singers, made his final years of dues. The voice in his throat like a bullfrog croak. Yes, it's he who invented the blues.
To play the blues, boy, you got to live 'em, got your dues, boy. You know you got to give 'em, got this soul sweet, like a slow blues rhythm, like a heartbeat. You'll always be with them when you're married to the blues boy. Your guitar is your wife, just like that fine old woman who you're faithful to for life.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, the kid walks up as the blind man finished and was meant to put his guitar away. The old man heard him said,
Who are you?
I'm a kid you're gonna teach to play, Dad.
well, the old man laughed, but the kid kept talking about how he'd help him get around. Then the old man said,
I don't need no fool to get me where in the hell I'm bound.
to play the blues, boy, you got to live and got to do, boy. You know you got to give and got to start sweet like a slow blues rhythm, like a heartbeat. You'll always be with them when you're married to the blues, boy. Your guitar is your wife, is like that fine old woman who you're faithful to for life. Well, the kid nods his head with a great big grin and says,
When do we begin?
well, the old man says,
If you're staying with me, this is how it's got to be.
hit it!
I ain't gonna be no guru. I'm just a blind black preacher man. My guitar is my gospel bar, and I preach with my picking hand. I ain't gonna be no witness or a father with a seventh son.
Well, that's okay, the kid ups and says,
I just wanna pick it like a son of a gun.
Oh, who plays the blues like Machine Gun Kelly? 500 notes to the bar. But if you wanna stay with me, Turkey, you better learn what the blues really are.
I wanna play the blues, boy. You got to live and got to do, boy. You know you got to give and got to start sweet like a slow blues rhythm, like a heartbeat. You'll always stay with them when you're married to the blues, boy. Your guitar is your wife, is like that fine old woman who you're faithful to for life.
All right, son. Come on, kid. Let's get going. It's time to blow this town. We got a gig to preach in the gaming house. Alabama bound.
So if you are a traveling man and you're wandering around the South, you just might see that old blues man
And a kid with the flap of mouth.
to play the blues, boy. You got to live and got your dues, boy. You know you got to give and got to start sweet like a slow blues rhythm, like a heartbeat. You'll always be with them when you're married to the blues, boy. Your guitar is your wife, is like that fine old woman who you're faithful to for life.
Time to play, son. I might keep you, boy. Maybe who?
Well, watch that, old man. I'm gonna bust your butt.
Why don't you come on down and listen to the old bluesman?
You've heard an awful lot of Chapin music tonight. I guess the first time that either Steve or Tom or I was heard on the airwaves, it was this next song. It's a song that's about 66% true. It's about a time when I had a chauffeur's license in New York City and was about to drive a cab, and it goes like this. It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead waved to flag me down. She got in at the light. Oh, where you going to, my lady blue? It's a shame you ruined your gown in the rain. She just looked out the window. She said 16 Parkside Lane. Something about her was familiar. I could swear I've seen her face before. But she said, I'm sure you're mistaken. And she didn't say anything more. It took a while, but she looked in the mirror. Then she glanced at the license for my name. A smile seemed to come to her slowly. It was a sad smile, just the same. And she said, how are you, Harry? I said, how are you, Sue? Through the too many miles and the too little smiles, I still remember you. It was somewhere in a fairy tale. I used to take her home in my car. We learned about love in the back of a Dodge. The lesson hadn't gone too far. You see, she was gonna be an actress, and I was gonna learn to fly. She took off to find the footlights. I took off to find the sky. Drive a princess blind. There's a wild man wizard. He's hiding in me, illuminating my mind. Oh, I've got something inside me, but it's not what my life's about. 'Cause I've been letting my outside tide me over till my time runs out.
Baby, so high that she's flying. She's flying, ready to fall.
There was not much more for us to talk about. Whatever we had once was gone. So I turned my cab into the driveway, past the gate and the fine trim lawn. And she said, we must get together, but I knew it'd never be arranged. Then she handed me $20 for a $2.50 fare. She said, Harry, keep the change.
in my shirt. And she walked away in silence. It's strange how you never know, but we'd both gotten what we'd asked for such a long, long time ago. You see, she was gonna be an actress, and I was gonna learn to fly. She took off to find the footlights, I took off for the sky. And here she's acting happy, and here she's acting happy inside her handsome home. Sing it with me. And me, I'm flying in my taxi, taking tips and getting stoned. Everybody sing it for me now. I go flying so high when I'm stoned.
Portions of this show were videotaped at the Longhorn Theater, Hollywood, California, and at Bud Friedman's Improvisation in Los Angeles.